You must have heard from your friends saying, "Nobody understands me. I feel so lonely. I feel so emotional." And you must observe many changes that happen to you as you grow. Today, you will learn about changes in adolescence.
I never made it, but I know what it takes. I'm motivated by a mix of emotion. Got my statement, and I'm reading it slow.
Adolescence is from the Latin word adolescere, which means to grow up. It is a time period of development in which a young person develops from a child into an adult. What about puberty? Puberty is a process of bodily changes. It is the actual changes that happen to your body. The ages in which bodily changes occur ranges from around 13 to 19 years. It is the time of adolescence, and this age group is called teenage. What are the changes that happen to you as you reach the adolescent stage? Number 1 is physical change. Physical change means that there are changes that happen to you physically. For girls, for example, your breasts starts to develop and your hip bones get wider. For boys, for example, your Adam's apple starts to develop and your shoulders get wider. Number 2, mental change. You already know that mental change talks about your cognitive ability, and it also talks about the way you think. You start to make your own decisions. For example, you get to choose or decide what to wear, the color that you want, and you even start to have a crush. Number 3 is emotional change. You are more responsive towards stress. You become more emotional, and you feel conscious about yourself. Number 4 is social change. You start making friends who have the same interest as you. You start to enjoy being with your friends more than being with your family. Number 5 is moral spiritual change. In this change, you start to analyze your strengths and weaknesses. You start to recognize what is wrong and what is right. And you start to realize what you could become in the future. Always remember that these changes are normal. Every change is part of your growth as a person. And always learn to cope with the changes in an appropriate way. That's all for today. I hope you learned something. See you in our next class.